Hello dear friends and my dear students. Today you see me on a different location, isn't it? Yeah, you have seen me all these days in a classroom with lectures and things like that. So today we are on a different location. The ideas are different, the actions are different today for you, and I want to share with you something. We have first of all this information to share with you that we are delighted, we are happy on the day of 8th of March 2022, when we just launched this channel. You have given our platform, the app GermanGurus, such a wonderful response that you made us so happy that we are here today. So that's just joke apart. So we are here on an external location for you, not inside the classroom, because I told you we are going to connect ourselves not only with the German language but also with the culture, with the people, with the mindset, with the lifestyle of the people. And you must have seen in the films, and also maybe you have visited Germany, Austria, Switzerland, these places, and you must have seen there that the people look relaxed, they are happy, they are cool. You may have seen that their holidays are so important to them. Once they are on the holidays, they don't do anything. They don't even attend their phone calls. And also, once the summer is there, they are on the beaches. They are on beautiful locations. So that's why, to connect you with the German-speaking countries, we are here on this place to be able to connect with you, because it's about ideas and actions. So we actually made this video about 6 weeks ago, and then we have been working on our ideas and actions, because when we talk of German language or the people from there, we need to understand lots of things. And this video was particularly on the theme of happiness, and which was created about 6 weeks ago. And today I'm going to premiere you that video first time. And you will see that in these 6 weeks, we have been working to make you happy. We are doing our part so that we can create the best of lessons. We can create the best of worksheets, the videos, and whatever you need, we work for you. After that, you need to only download the app GermanGurus, be together with us, just do your lessons, do the worksheets, and come back to us, and we will together make this world a happier place to live. Yeah, so all of us have to contribute in some way or the other. And today, when we're going to watch this video, I want you keep a pen and a paper ready with you, so that you are there to note down the things which I am going to put forward before you, because there will be a lot of information in the video which you are going to see now. So it's just the starting of the video, and I am taking you to the video after this. So thank you. Hello dear friends, this is your host here, Sanjay Sharma, on our channel called Ideas, Actions for You, by You. Because there are going to be ideas and then followed by actions which will bring happiness for all of us. And to create happiness for you, to order happiness for you, we are here on this beach, beautiful beach with the clear sun over us, and then you have the sea, you have the ocean, and you have the water, you have the sand, and everything which can make us happy. And we are going to spread this happiness, and we will take this flight, and then after further go to Hamburg in Germany, Auckland in New Zealand, Paris in Europe, Perth in Australia, India, New York, Egypt, Africa, Sao Paulo, South America, Singapore, Asia. Not only these cities, we want to have happiness for all of us. But let's think about the idea of happiness. It's only possible to be happy only on a beach? No. Whenever we have a look at a flower, we are also happy. Whenever we look at a fruit, maybe an apple or a mango or watermelon, we are happy. Whenever we have a look at a baby's face, the smile of a baby radiating so much of happiness in the whole world, irrespective of who you are, what relation you have with the baby, what makes you happy. So we are going to discuss today what steps can make us happy. It's not possible that we have every day a sunny day, every day beautiful weather. But even on those days when we don't have those happiness around us, what steps can we take which will make us happy, which will ensure happiness for us? So before we talk of other things and we come concretely to the points we are going to discuss here, we have an example from our lives. So we will see that is it the wealth only? Is it the materialistic things which will make us happy? Just take two examples from the two films, one from the 70s, the film called Anand. The hero of the film, Anand, was suffering from a chronic cancer, and he came to his friend who was interestingly a doctor. His doctor friend looks at the case, and right from the beginning till the end, the doctor friend, who is so qualified, who has studied all his degrees and he is specialist in the field, still he looks unhappy. He has got wealth, he has got car, he has got servants, he has got everything and a girlfriend and everything. On the other hand, Anand hasn't got anything. He has lost everything. There is no hope for his survival on this earth. But every moment of there, we see in the film that he looks happy. So happiness is not only the fact that we are going to live longer. It can be there even for a shorter while in life. But how do we make happy when the circumstances are bad? How can we ensure that happiness will be there on our faces in our life all the time? So we take another example from the film called Three Idiots, where we see at the climax of the film, the three idiots are there and the rich, wealthy fourth person called the Chatur is also there. He is the CEO, he has got wealth, he's settled in USA. But who is happier? The happiest is the Ranchor Das or the Rancho, who didn't have a formal degree, but he is spending his time on a beach with his school friends, and he is giving free education to children around in the villages. So happiness is not measured through what assets you have got, what degrees you have got. In fact, when we look back our life, we will see that happier were the days only when we were in the age group of 3 to 8. What happened then after that? Why can't we today call ourselves happy person? What happened? Who made us unhappy? Is it the whole system? Our parents, our teachers, the institutions, the schools and the colleges, they're always trying to make us successful. They're giving us a career. They're giving us best of education. But in the whole rat race, they are never trying to make us happy person. There is no institution, there is no school where happiness can be taught. Nobody asks you, nobody tells you that you be happy. They only tell you, get this degree, get this job, do this, do that, and you will have wealth. Everybody is talking of this wealth. And once we have that wealth with us, we have the cars, we have the gadgets and everything. Do they give us happiness? No. So what gives us happiness? We are going to talk, my dear friends of this channel, with me, Sanjay Sharma. These things which will now give you the practical hints, the practical aspects of making you happy. So there will be 5 things we are broadly going to discuss. They will be health, they will be family and friends, they will be work, fourthly, the nature connect, and then the ultimate supreme points which we will come at the end. And then within these 5 points, we are going to discuss each thing, because when I say health, what do you understand by health? So we are going to now go into the detail of the health, what health means. Because if we are a healthy person, we can enjoy anything else. If we are unwell, if we are in a situation, we have gone through the pandemic days, if anybody is not well, everything, whether you have luxury, whether you have big cars, everything goes useless for you when there is no health with you. So we are going to ensure, first of all, the health aspect. The health means, again, 5 aspects. In the health, the first part is the diet. The diet which you have to take, because if you take the proper diet, it's going to provide you the boost. It's going to give you the reasons for your body to run around the day. So you have to take good diet. Your water intake should be good. And I would say, I would not ask you to stop eating anything. I would say eat whatever you want to eat, but don't take anything in excess. Yeah. But of course, the fruits and the vegetables and the dry fruits and the good amount of intake of liquids is very, very important right from the day to the evening. So this is number one, the diet aspects. Number two, in the health, we will talk about the workout, that we have to do workouts which can be through gymming, through cycling, through jogging, through walking. We have to ensure by the time we go to bed, we have taken almost like 10,000 steps. We are on the run. The more we sweat on the daytime, our body understands that it has been used. Thirdly comes the sleep. We have to give proper sleep in order to ensure that we are healthy. So first is diet, second is workouts, third is the sleep. Sleep means almost like 7 hours of sleep. You remember any small child or a baby, if the baby doesn't get sleep, what happens if all of a sudden the baby gets up? The baby is not able to speak. But look at the body language of a baby of 1 year old, 1.5 year old. He looks always cranky all the time if the sleep is not there. So even though you didn't have the language, but your body was telling you that time also. But now we have grown up and we don't understand what our body is telling. So that is what the problem is. So the third is very important, the sleep part. Now we are coming to the fourth. The fourth aspect is that your body needs to nurture a hobby. You have to give time for something which is interesting, which is close to yourself. It can be singing, it can be dancing, it can be painting, it can be cooking, it can be traveling, it can be reading books. It can be anything which gives you some sort of satisfaction to the soul. So number 4 is hobby. And number 5, we come to the fact that you need to understand your body. Right from the brain to the toe, your body is made to work. As much as possible, do all the jobs which are around you, you yourself. Don't depend on others. The moment you start working your things yourself and don't order things, you will see other people feel the change. They will see happy about it, that you are doing things yourself. And your body will see that you are being used. And at the end, once your body has been used, the body will be tired. Give a pat to the body. You say, thank you, my body. Thank your brain. Thank your heart. Thank your shoulders. Thank your arms and your legs and your feet that they have done the job for you. Give them a massage. Give them a hug to yourself that you have done the job for the day. So this is called health aspect. If you give that much to the health, you will be always feeling happy, number 1. Now we're going to the second aspect. The second aspect, once you're healthy, is then the family and the friends. My dear friends, if you understand, number 1, the importance of your family, your parents who have given birth to you, you are with them all the time. You are in connection with them. You understand what your parents mean, what your spouse means, what your family means, what your children means, what your siblings means, what your cousin means, and you are giving them the importance, what they need, then you will be a happy person. So number 1, under the family and friend comes the understanding of their importance. Okay. The number 2 here, I would say, investment on your family and friends. You need to invest your time. You need to call them at your place. You need to bring happiness to them. You need to give them a call without thinking whether they called you up or not. You need to host them at your place. Create some environment for them where they are happy. Unless we give time to them, we can never feel the happiness in our life. So this is number 2, the investment. The number 3, I would call the gestures. The gestures do matter, right? So once a while you have to take gifts for your friends, and never think when you give a gift to your friend, to your family member, that something needs to come in return. You are just giving for your happiness. Because I feel happy, I'm giving it. I don't want anything in return. You click a picture with them. You take out the album, the old album which you had in your family, and share that album. Share that CD of that marriage which you have enjoyed together. So these are the small joys of life which you have to understand. Number 4 under family and friend comes, never think of ego or imbalance in the relationship. If you have any sort of ego, just make the ego go else. If you have ego on your head, you can never pamper your relationships. You have to understand that for a moment, if you have ego, I give you one example. Close your eyes and you say, I have ego for that person. Will I wish that the person dies? No, I don't wish. I want to have that person in my life. That friend of mine, that family member of mine is an integral part of mine. So how can the ego be so much that if I can't let the person go away from me, I want that person to be together with me, I can start a new beginning. So there is no scope for any sort of ego in our relationships. Fifthly, I would say a special thank you to the friends, to the family we have to say. Can you recall in your life how and when was the last time you said thank you to your spouse for cooking that nice food? When was that you said, Mama, thank you very much, Papa, thank you very much for this? When did you hug your sibling or your children? You hardly do that. You need to do that if you want to be happy. Because when we hug them, when we hold their hands, we walk with them, the happiness will be for us. Don't see or measure whether they are happy. They will also be happy the moment you say thank you to them. So this is second point, family and friends. Now we come to the third aspect, which you think is important, work. Yes, of course, work is also equally important. Under number 3, I would say, first of all, you have to feel happy that you are giving best to your workplace. You need to give everything from your heart. You need to be punctual. You need to be dedicated out there. You need to always give your best so that you can go better and better at your workplace. Whatever, whether you are working in an office, you have a job, you just have to give your best. There should be punctuality, there should be dedication, there should be understanding the importance of the workplace. So this is, you need to give the number 1, the best out of you for your work. Number 2, thank God that you have got a boss, you have got colleagues. Whatever kind of boss you have got, whatever kind of colleagues you have got, the customers, you need to thank them that they are coming to you. They are the God. Feel happiness in them, in serving them, in doing best for them. That's like a team. Work in a team atmosphere over there. So thank over there that you have got a job, you have got everything out there. Thirdly, I would say, you need to never think that what position you have got after so much of work. You never have to run after any position. You just have to do your work. Whatever name and fame or even awards, they will come your way. You never have to run for them. If you don't run, everything will be yours. Fourthly, at your workplace, you have to continue with the spirit of learning. The learning should never stop. Whether even if you are working as a housemaker, you have to learn something, how you can cook things better. If you are working in a shop, you can learn new techniques, how you can reach out to your customers. So there should be always invention, there should be always thoughts, how you can make the whole working environment more and more interesting. And the last point I would say here is that there should always be break from the work. Work is not everything. Especially this goes to my friends who are having a business or a shop, and they think if they stop and if they don't take a break, their shop is going to shut down. No, my dear friends, everything will continue even after you. So you need to take a break. You never feel overloaded with work. Work is only the third aspect. After your health, after your family and friends, then only the work. Now we come to the fourth aspect of it, the nature connect, which is very, very important and how it can make us happy. You can see me, I am here in the sun and enjoying the sun bath. But there are days when there is no sun. how much we miss the sun. But on the days when we have sun, do we thank this sun? Do we thank in the evening the moon and the star who are there to lit up the sky? We can't do that. We don't thank the biggest gift to our life, the sun in the morning. Start doing it tomorrow. You wake up in the morning tomorrow, you see the sun, thank him. Oh my dear sun, my dear friend, you are there. You have made my day. I'm so thankful to you, and I'm going to make myself happy and the people around me throughout the day. So that is connecting with the sun, connecting with the moons and the stars, and also the rivers which are flowing from the mountains in the hope to go to the ocean. And the sound of water, it's so beautiful. Just enjoy the beauty of water and see how it reaches to the ocean. Thank the ocean, thank every drop out there which is there in that ocean. We have to connect, number one, with these big issues in the thing. Secondly, under nature connects comes that we need to plant more trees. We need to understand so much we take for our diet, for our clothes, for everything. We use the trees. So we need to plant more and more trees around us. They will give back oxygen. They will give back the food. They will give back the life to us. Without trees, there is nothing in life. So we need to grow more trees, nurture them, love them, and have this planet a green planet. Then under the nature connect comes love for animals, love for pets, love for birds, and everything around us which we can see, the fishes and everything. If we have a connection with these creatures who are actually equally the members of this earth, we have to feel happiness that if we have a pet at our place, we have birds, we have budgies, we have fishes, we have something like that which makes us happy. So this happiness on the faces of the animals can be felt. We will see to that if we are connecting with the animals, we will also be happy. So then comes the next point under the nature connect, that we need to be connecting with the natures, and we need to thank each one of them. We need to hug these plants. We need to feel them. We need to go closer to them. We need to sit with our babies, our animals, and we will see the happiness. We can click a picture with our animals, we can post it over there, and we will see that how happier we are. So these things are going to make us happy. Then we will come to the most exclusive, what I call it, the above this whole thought. The last point, the fifth one, is the most ultimate, which I call it. So in this, I would say the number one, thank to the creator of this whole planet, this whole universe, and in his Lord's glory, sing and chant. You can say Vaheguru, Vaheguru, you can say Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, or Mola Mere Mola, but dance, you can sing, you can enjoy, and thank the word that there is this whole existence of this universe is going on. People come, people go, but this existence is such a beautiful creation. We have got a chance to be part of this for some years. So we need to thank, we need to sing, we need to enjoy, we need to really be happy all the time that we are here on this earth, on this day. So that is the Lord's things. Secondly, I would say, please do your biggest thanks by respecting people around us. You have got a maid, you have got a servant, you have got shopkeepers, you have got policemen, you have got doctors, and you have got nurses, you have got all sort of neighbors around you. How often you say hello to them? Start saying hello to them. Start connecting with them. Call your gardener inside your house. Ask him to sit with you, have a cup of tea or coffee. Say hello to anybody. Send a Christmas message, New Year message, Diwali message, any festivals, Eid or Guru Purab, whatever comes on any festival, you can also greet them. You can give them some gifts. So the people are also equally the messenger of the God. So when we number one thank the God in this universe, we also thank his creations. The number three, I would say, are the children and the elderly people. So if you are in connection with the small children, the elderly people, you will see the happiness all the time. Go to a school, you will see everybody charming there. Go to an old age home. Talk to these old people. Do something for them. On your birthdays, you can take a gift for them and you will see the happiness coming to you. And then I would say number four is the joy of sharing and giving. Whatever you have today, it will be somebody's after some time. So it's high time start feeling the joy in giving. If you give today to somebody, it will be your joy. People will say today I have got something. He will go to the family, the whole family will be blessing for you. And this thought of share and joy of giving comes from my childhood days when I saw my grandfather having this habit of calling all the grandchildren and the people around him, giving them fruits and chocolates and things like that, making a cup of tea for the rickshaw puller, for somebody who used to help him out, and sitting with him. That smile which I remember used to be there on his face. I can't forget that. And I feel again today when I do the same job by giving something to people. It gives me so much of happiness I can't tell you. And we have been discussing always 5, 5, 5. So the fifth point is the fact to understand that there should be no fear for our final eternal journey. When we will give up this fear, finally, that there is no fear of leaving from here because we are on a journey, we are enjoying. This is a journey where we are having it on a beach, and after this journey will be another journey. So our body is made of 5 elements. They are the space, the sky, the air, the earth, the water and the fire. And we have got birth just within few years to be happy here. And those years, those months, those days don't matter. And what matters here today is that as long as we are here, we are using the concept of happiness right from Hamburg to Singapore. We are spreading happiness on every beach of the whole Asian continent, of the African continent, American continent, and we are making the whole world a happier place. Because if we are happy from inside, we are connecting with our family, we are connecting with ourselves, we are connecting with our neighbors, we are connecting with those people, we are connecting with the nature, we are connecting with the sun, then automatically the happiness is going to come. So this was Sanjay Sharma presenting for all of us the ideas and the actions which we all are going to take and going to make the whole living here on this planet, on this universe, a loving experience, a happy experience. It's not just 1 or 2 days, and start doing it. Thanking, if you want, you can thank me as well for making this, because it is our adventure. We want to make it happy, so we can thank each other. The way I am thanking you, you can thank the whole creation that this has come up as an idea, because this is about ideas, actions for you, by you. And we will be having more videos. This is just the beginning of it, and we will see that how we can make this as a movement for all of us together. Thank you very much indeed. Bye-bye and stay happy. So here we are back. We have just now finished a wonderful movie on happiness, and I think somehow we can all connect that there were some of the things we are already doing in this movie. We are taking certain actions, but the movie was slightly long, yeah, but happiness cannot come without some cost. We have to invest some time into that, and we have talked about 5 steps in every situation. And after watching this movie, we are here from that beach location to a classroom location, and being your teacher, I have to, dear students and my friends, talk about what we have learned, but we are not going to talk much on that. We will only see that in the movie we could see that learning German, how it is connected with happiness. The point is, if we are happy in our hearts, then we can do anything in that happiness. Do you remember that if parents force you doing something and you're crying, they are rebuking you, you are being punished by them, can you learn something? No learning can happen in life unless we are happy. So it is our duty. I told you, we are going to connect you with the German culture, that the way the Germans are on the beaches, they go for wandering, they enjoy their weekends. Once they work, and once they enjoy, they enjoy. We have done our part of enjoying the beach location, and now we are back into the classroom. So being a teacher, I'm going to check. I told you that please note down something what is coming in the video. So or maybe if you have stored it here in your brain also, that's wonderful. But in case you missed out something or you want to cross check, we are going to see the points which we did over there. So of course, coming to the points, first thing is that throughout the movie we have seen that it's karma, the actions which are important in life, and actions should be bigger, should be more than the preaching. Preaching should be too little or hardly, but we have to prove ourselves with our actions. So you know, this video was recorded about 6 weeks ago, and all these days I was working on this project GermanGurus to bring the best in the form of app, YouTube, platform, social media, so that we can connect. The best should come for everyone. So this is what the actions has to be done, and now it is your time. And I would say, apna time aayega, the time has come for you also to do some action. Come on, you can also do it. Not just for today, watching a movie and getting it finished, but every day the action has to be done. Now let's go back and see whether could you note it down what we have seen. That the video was divided into happiness under 5 points, and these are the 5 bigger points: health, family, friends, work, nature connect, and exclusively 5 if you missed out any one of them. And then under each category, that was so much of information. If you missed out, here I'm providing you everything so that you can note it down also. I'm not going to talk much on these, it has already been talked, but under this category you see the hobby. And if you are pursuing now German learning as a hobby, this is also going to give you happiness. All of you, my dear students and friends, happiness will come your way if you pursue also German learning. That's why on the top you can see Deutsch lernen mit Spaß, and Spaß means happiness, Spaß means fun, and we are doing on GermanGurus platform German learning with fun. Now coming to the second category, which was family and friends, I would not talk much on this. You can understand, you know the importance of family and your friends, so everything has been described. Then let me come to this point, that the work, and I am working for you, and I know you are working for yourself. In one way or the other, you want to prove, and don't compete with anybody in the world. I would say compete with yourself. Don't live under any sort of tension or stress, but just enjoy. When you do something, even when you're preparing for your exam or you are going for an interview, if you are happy, then you will do the best over there in any exam. It should be celebrated. It should be a festivity. So even going to workplace, going to study or schools, which is going to be open very soon, once things are better for us, and we are praying that happiness comes back to our life. We want to be there at our workplace. We want to be there at our studies place. So all of you know the importance of that. Now coming to the next point, the fourth one, that is nature connect. I have talked about how important it is nature, and right from the morning when I am there looking at the sun, I do all these things. I'm trying my best to connect with the nature in all different ways. You will come to know in the days to come when we make more videos. But you have seen one example here, that how our beach preparation, our beach video was, and how it is the classroom for you. All for you, because I want to give you, I want to connect with you. You are part of my whole life, and I want to see to that what I have learned, I'm giving it back. And here you can see the point, the giving is so much of fun. But there I have written under this category, that is the nature connect. One thing, point number 4, I missed out a little bit on that point in the video because the video was made without any rehearsal, without any cuts, without any preparation, without any text. I made it right out of my heart in one shot. So that's how at some points you can see that I missed this particular point. Little bit I talked about it, but still I want to say that we have to respect the nature, and that means we can't let anything go waste. And that's why when we go back to the German lifestyle, or the people in Europe, they want to save everything on their plates. When they eat, nothing goes into the waste, and this is what we can understand and learn for our lavish marriages and parties where a lot of food get wasted. So I'm going to bring before you not only the German language learning, but also other aspects what we can learn from the European culture, from Germany, Switzerland and Austria. They are masters of how to make use of the nature and stop the wastage of so many things on this planet, so that this planet can once again be a beautiful place to live. And coming to the last point, I again don't want to say here something, but I have already said everything. Last point, the joy of departure from here should never be there in us. We should always feel happy about that also, because that's the journey to the next level. We have enjoyed, we have done our part here in this picture. The next picture can start somewhere else. So that's why if you are not under that stress, and ultimately whatever we have created here, it should be left here only. We can't take anything along with us. So that's why the joy of giving, the joy of sharing with people should remain with us. Now coming to thus, that what we have learned in this whole lecture. I'm going to give you a worksheet also even on this, and I will see that how much you have learned after attending this whole session, this whole class, which was the longest class which we had, because I told you 5 to 20 minutes was the German learning. But today the learning is for life. It's about happiness. So it is taking a little bit more time, but don't worry. We have learnt at least one thing from the German speaking countries culture, Danke sehr. So at the end, we should know that how to say Danke sehr in every aspect. So I would say what you can take from here, start watching the videos, your lessons very carefully out there. And after that, there are worksheets, and that is not on the YouTube channel, that is on the app called the GermanGurus. So you need to download the app, and only then you can do those worksheets. There are many things which we can change, and we can learn from this lesson and from each lesson and from the lifestyles which we are learning on this process. So should we say, have we already learned something, or are we still selfish and we want to keep this channel information, GermanGurus, and the app information, what all is there and what is going to be unfolded for you only for ourselves? No. I would say please be open. Tell it to the world that I have got connected with somebody, with some team, with some people where I can learn something and I can change my life and I can change this universe. So please share this to everyone. And lastly, did we, after downloading, started doing things? And also on our YouTube channel, could you at least matter of fact that I thanked somebody who is working so much for me by subscribing it, by giving my best comments, and of course I know you are going to be a wonderful student in the days to come. So danke schön, danke sehr.